A protective order against her estranged husband, a member of the Guam Police Department. The couple had been married for 10 years, and in December, Dolores filed for divorce.
It's been rough, you know. It's been abusive emotionally and physically. But I just hang in there. I don't want to report him. I don't want to do anything like that because I don't want to ruin his job. I don't want to hurt the kids, you know, seeing their dad. Because I came from a broken family. And I don't want my children to experience that.
After filing for divorce, that's when she claims the abuse of power began. In December, she claims her estranged husband changed the names on the registration of 2 vehicles, and she was then approached by a police officer demanding she turn over the keys.
They told me that if I don't give up the key, they will arrest. I can be arrested for that, so I gave up the key.
Then in January, Dolores says she was arrested, and it wasn't until after she had been handcuffed and processed that she learned it was for stalking.
I don't know who I stalk. I don't know when did I stalk. I was asking them why am I being handcuffed for. They don't want to, the officer just tell me to shut up and be quiet. I even said, it's my right to know why am I being handcuffed. They didn't say if I'm being arrested. They didn't say my right or anything like that.
She was released the next day and filed a complaint with Internal Affairs at GPD. She's never heard back on the outcome of her complaint. Last week, while in Tumon, Dolores encountered police yet again. This time, she was arrested for family violence and disorderly conduct.
They held me for more than 48 hours when I have already the court date that I need to be released Saturday. But they still held me until Monday morning.
Dolores says DepCorp told her her name was not on the list for those to be magistrated.
She even asked me, I think someone doesn't want you out of here yet. Do you think you know who might that is?
The arrest and the extra jail time was the last straw, and Dolores filed complaints with DepCorp and GPD. She also filed a child abuse and official misconduct complaint against her estranged husband, alleging he kicked her 13-year-old son out of the house while she was in jail, leaving him with nowhere to go.
I don't know who to trust with anymore right now at this point. For me, what happened to that word serve and protect? Where's the protection? What, you know, so the protection is only for their co-officers. Even GPD, like for me, you know, like I don't know if I can still trust them.
Dolores, meanwhile, is waiting on the court to take action on her request for a protective order, and she's learned that her estranged husband has filed for one as well. Jasmine's attorney William Pohl tells KUAM his client never appeared before a magistrate judge and was instead given a notice to appear in court next year. Attorney Pohl believes his client's rights were clearly violated when she was held behind bars unnecessarily. DepCorp spokesperson Lieutenant Anton Uggen confirms that Jasmine was held longer than she should have. After some research, he says she was not on the original magistrate list for release that was sent to the department at 9 o'clock last Saturday morning, so DepCorp officers thought that she was to be held. However, 2 hours later, DepCorp received another fax that had Dolores' name for release. Uggen admits, though, that officers, quote, didn't pay attention to it and didn't realize that she was to be released until a couple of days later. Uggen says the officers were not anticipating any additional releases and believes the AG's office should have called them to let them know of the additional release.